Service issues are escalating fast in QSRs. Staff mistakes and reviews are up by 6.9%, and complaints about bad attitudes have surged by 21.8%. How these turn into a major brand risk will be discussed by Josh Rudder from Solink. So Josh, why do small service issues like slow service or a staff mistake so often escalate into a brand-damaging experience?
Great question. Well, if we look at what the QSRs are experiencing, it's higher pressure to deliver sales while reducing labor costs. And so they're trying to do more with less. And so what happens, what we see regularly, is small mistakes in the front of house, whether it be not enough staff or not enough staff doing the right things, escalate into longer lines, poor service levels, and lost sales.
So we're guessing using CCTVs will also be a key for restaurants. But can you also explain what does vision-enabled operations offer that traditional setups don't?
Yeah, so if you walk into any restaurant, you're going to see cameras everywhere, and typically those are just for loss prevention or for really an insurance policy. But that information can really give us a lot if AI, like Solink provides, can enable those cameras to bubble up the most important issues. That could be tables that are not ready for customers, or queues being abandoned, or certain things not happening according to policy. And so when we enable those cameras, those existing cameras with AI, we can ask questions of those, and then also create triggers, right? So we don't have to have our end users or QSRs ask those questions manually. Those can be done for them so they see the right information and can make the correct decisions to improve the experience.
Just a follow-up on that, Josh. So not everyone may be open to the idea of including tech in their operations. Can you explain what vision-enabled operations entail? What exactly do we need?
Yeah, it's a great question. So vision enabled indicates that using the existing cameras, we can ask questions about what we see in those cameras, but also there's integrations to other data sets as well, point of sale, for example. And so when we see certain anomalies at the till, we can automatically ask the AI to check to see what's happening in those cameras, what's happening with customers, what's happening with employees, what's happening with managers. And the great thing about the way the language models work today with Solink is we don't have to train those models extensively, right? Again, we're using the existing cameras, and those two data sets can work together to really deliver not just real-time reports, but also important data to higher levels inside the organization. So a company can look at all of their restaurants for, let's say, the last month about important trends, maybe customer engagement, maybe cleanliness, maybe hygiene. And all of those things can be brought together into a single report. So, that team that needs to act quickly can do so.
But is this doable given the pressure on margins? How realistic is it to adopt this kind of system?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it can be daunting. Our QSR customers and people that we're talking with on a daily basis are trying to figure out the landscape, right? There's a lot of things out there. AI and language models are relatively new. So the question is, how do we adopt this, and is it really possible? I think historically people have been exploring this, and it's been difficult to implement. And in the last year, really, we've seen a real quantum leap in not just the ability of the AI models, but also the ease of implementation. And that's especially something that we specialize in, because not only do we have to give the information that's correct, but it has to be easy to implement. So being able to use prompts, being able to have those prompts with language models be suggested to a user, or having teams have pre-created prompts where those are already done for them is essential.
Thank you so much for your time today, Josh. We are looking forward to having you back on the program.
Thank you so much.
Once again, that was Josh Rudder, Director of International Sales at Solink. For more news, visit qsrmedia.co.uk.